हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं डॉक्टर प्रमोद आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूँ VHDL प्रोग्रामिंग के इस लेक्चर सीरीज में। फ्रेंड्स, हमने प्रीवियस वीडियो में देखा हुआ है कि व्हाट आर द वेरियस ऑपरेटर्स दैट आर यूज्ड इन VHDL. Again, we have seen how to use the logical operators and the relational operators. If you have not gone through these videos, I request you to first go through these videos. उसका लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दिया हुआ है। नाउ इन टुडेज वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न द शिफ्ट ऑपरेटर्स। नाउ लेट अस गो इनटू द डिटेल व्हाट आर द शिफ्ट ऑपरेटर्स and how these shift operators are used in the VHDL commands. Now, as this name indicates, this shift operator will perform a bit by bit shift or rotate operation on the one-dimensional array of elements of the bit data type or std underscore data type or the boolean data type. I repeat, these shift operators perform bitwise shift or rotate operation on one-dimensional arrays of elements of bit data type, std underscore logic data type or boolean data type. So the various shift operators available in VHDL is listed as SLL. SLL stands for shift left logical. The second shift operator is SRL, which stands for shift right logical. The next operator is SLA. This SLA stands for shift left arithmetic. The next logical operator is SRA, that is shift right arithmetic. The next operator is ROL, stands for rotate left, and the last shift operator is ROR, that is rotate right. So what are the basic differences between all these operators? That we will see. Now here in this case, as these operators are to be used in this VHDL statements, how much operands are required along with these operators, that is important. Now these operators will work on a single operand. You will require only a single group of bits or group of boolean values or the group of std underscore logic values. Now along with this operand, you will require by how much bits you have to shift this number to the left or to the right, or you have to rotate to the left or to the rotate to the right. That means here in this case we are having the two parameters. The operand is on the left hand side of the operator. That means जिस डेटा को आपको लेफ्ट को शिफ्ट करना है या राइट को शिफ्ट करना है या लेफ्ट को रोटेट करना है या राइट को रोटेट करना है, that data we call as an operand. So that operand should be to the left hand side of the operator, and to the right side of the operator you should have an integer value or the number which specifies by how much bits you have to shift that number to the left or to the right. That means here we require the two parameters. One is operand to the left of operator, and another one is the integer value which is specified to the right of the operand. Now let us consider one example. Let us denote one variable. I will declare one variable A. I will consider some values or the group of bits in this variable. So that's why I will declare the data type of this variable as bit underscore vector. I will assume the 8 bits inside this variable A. So that's why the data type will be bit underscore vector, and in bracket I will be having 7 down to 0. So that will declare one variable which is of 8 bit, and I will initialize some values in this variable a as 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, 8 bit value. You can consider any another group of bits in this variable. Now when I will apply the operator, that is a SRL2, I have considered a SRL2. That means what it indicates? That means whatever the data present in variable a, that data is to be shifted to the right by 2-bit positions. That 2 indicates that I have to shift my data by 2-bit positions. If I have to shift the data to the left or to the right by 1-bit position, I will put the value 1. Or if I have to shift to the left or right by more than 2 bits, you can have any number of bits. But as my data is having only 8 bit, that number which is specified, or the integer value that you are specifying to the right of this operator, it should not exceed more than 8. So that you have to remember. So as I have told you, I have applied the command ASRL2. So when I will apply this ASRL2 command, the result will be 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. That means this SRL operator will shift. SRL stands for shift right logical. So when I will use this operator, the bits present in the a variable will be shifted right logically by 2-bit position. And when any data is shifted to the right by some bit positions, the vacant places will be filled with 0. The vacant places will be filled with 0. So as you can see the value in variable a and the result that is produced, you will see that when this data is shifted to the right by 2-bit positions, leftmost 2 bits will become vacant, and that vacant bit positions will be filled by 0. So that's why in the result, the leftmost 2 bits will be 0 0, and the remaining data will be shifted to the right by 2-bit positions. Now in this example, we have considered the integer value as a positive 2 numbers, right? 2 दे वैल्यू दिया, इसका मतलब पॉजिटिव वैल्यू है. बट इफ आई विल स्पेसिफाई दिस वैल्यू एज अ निगेटिव वैल्यू, अगर मैं निगेटिव नंबर अगर देता हूं, सो दिस निगेटिव वैल्यू विल रिवर्स द ऑपरेशन. व्हाट दिस मीन्स? दैट मीन्स इफ आई यूज दैट इज ASRL2 अगर है, so that is doing the right shifting by 2 bits. But if I will use the command ASRL -2, so though I have specified the shifting to the right, SRL stands for shifting to the right by 2-bit position, but if I will specify the negative value, negative integer along with this operator, the operation will be reversed. The command that ASRL -2, it will be equivalent to ASLL2. So SRL operation, that is right shift operation, will be converted to the left shift operation by 2 bits. Now let us consider one next example and let us go through all the operators. When I will apply all the operators, what will be the result of these operators? That we will see now combinedly. Now let us consider one example. For that again I will declare one variable a, and in that variable again I will consider a group of 6 bit. So for that I will declare the variable as variable a colon, then bit underscore vector, then colon equal to 1 0 1 0 0 1. I will consider this value suppose. Now when I will apply the first operator and use the command ASLL2, I will use the command ASLL2, that is shift left logical. So when we will shift the data present in A by 2-bit position to the left, then the rightmost 2 bits will become vacant, and that rightmost 2 bits will be filled with zeros. You have to always remember that in SRL or SLL. That means when we are shifting to the left or to the right logically, the vacant bit positions, they will be filled with 0. So that's why for this command ASLL2, the result will be 1 0 0 1 0 0. You can see from this diagram how the bits are shifted. Now let us use the next command, that is ASRL2. So data present in A will be shifted to the right by 2-bit positions, and the leftmost 2 bits which became vacated, that will be filled with 0 0. So that's why by using this command the output will be 0 0 1 0 1 0. Now let us go for the next command, that is ASLA2. ASLA2, that is shift left arithmetic. So in shift left arithmetic or shift right arithmetic, you have to remember that the vacated bits or the vacated bit positions will be filled with the special bits. And what will be the special bits? See, now in ASLA2, that is shift left arithmetic by 2-bit positions, so as we are shifting the bits to the left, the rightmost 2-bit positions will become vacant, and that rightmost 2-bit positions will be filled with the rightmost bit present in the data. I will repeat, when we are shifting left arithmetically, the vacated bit positions will be filled with the rightmost bit of the data. Now the rightmost bit of the data is 1. So here in this case, after shifting by 2-bit positions, as you can see here, the result will be 1 0 0 1 1 1. So the rightmost vacated bit positions are filled with the rightmost bit of your original data present in A variable. Similar to this SLA, we are having the SRA. So let us see the next example, that is ASRA2. So when we are applying this command, then the data present in A will be shifted to the right by 2-bit positions arithmetically. Now when we are shifting arithmetically, what is happening here? So when we will shift to the right, the leftmost bit positions will become vacant. Now this leftmost bit positions will be filled with the leftmost bit of your original data present in A variable. So in A variable the bit present is 1. So जो vacate हुए हैं 2 bits हमारे पास shift करने के बाद, that will be filled with 1. अगर वो LSB bit अगर मेरा 0 रहता है तो vacated positions जो है that will be filled with 0. But here in this case the vacated bit positions will be filled with 1 because the leftmost bit of data present in original data or original variable A is 1. Let us go for the next command, that is AROL2, that is rotate left. Now this ROL and ROR will rotate the data circularly. Rotate the data circularly means what? When I am rotating the data to the left, then leftmost bit position will go to the rightmost bit position, and when I will use the ROR, that is rotate right, in that case the rightmost bit position will go into the leftmost bit position. That is, the data, they are rotated circularly, and by how much bit you have to rotate this data you have to specify along with this operator. So in this example, as you can see here, AROL2 will rotate your data present in A, binary data present in A, by 2-bit positions. So your result will be 1 0 0 1 1 0. Now similar to this, we are having the last command as AROR2. So rotate right. So when we will rotate right, the data will circulated by 2-bit positions to the right, and the result will be 0 1 1 0 1 0. So in this way, the data shifting and data rotating to the left or right is performed by using these operators. So hope you might have understood the difference between the various operators: logical, shift left logical, shift right logical, shift left arithmetic, shift right arithmetic, ROL rotate left and ROR rotate right. So होप आप सभी को ये एग्जाम्पल से समझ में आया होगा कि हाउ दिस ऑपरेटर्स कैन शिफ्ट और रोटेट योर डेटा प्रेजेंट इन एनी वेरिएबल और सिग्नल. सो इफ यू हैव कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टूड दिस कंसेप्ट, प्लीज लाइक एंड शेयर माय वीडियोस सो दैट मैक्सिमम बच्चों का इसका बेनिफिट मिलना चाहिए. एंड अगर आपने मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया हुआ है, so I kindly request you to subscribe my channel to get more interesting videos on this VHDL programming. So friends, thank you very much.